Joe Budden's had a reaction for that Detroit fight, and it led him to something he believes about the Knicks.
Wow, this is new.
Night for you non-basketball people. The Hornets, who have been red hot, they won that game, so they're now on a 10-game win streak. Also, they snapped Detroit's 9-game win streak.
Red hot too. Yeah.
They're surging since they got all of their players back, and it looks like they could arguably make the play-in. It also looks like Detroit is on their way to a number 1 seed. So, I mean, if they win the play-in in the first round, we potentially have the Hornets versus Detroit. But that's neither here nor there. Part of why Detroit is so good, this is Bad Boys 3.0 now.
It is.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Jalen Duran is big as an ox.
Isaiah
Stewart looks like he wants to rumble with everybody and get it on. That's before you get to the Thompson boy. Cade is 6'8". Like, these are big boys, and they want to fight everybody. And they've fought everybody. The Knicks ain't beat them all year. And that's where I'm going. Part of that, to me, is y'all soft.
Toughness, yep.
Who, the Knicks?
Yes.
Okay.
So Jalen Duran gets into it with some dude from the Hornets who I can't name. He puts his whole hand in his face, mush. Bong. Homeboy swings on him, but they holding him back. Bong. So they holding him back. Jalen Duran's backing up, but he's still looking tough. He ain't running. He's just standing there. So then Miles Bridges takes offense to that, and they start squaring up, and they get it on a little bit. And now they pull Jalen Duran back. They pull Miles Bridges back. And now here come Beef Stew off the bench in a T-shirt, getting it on with Miles Bridges. And boy, did I have a smile on my face. Talk about absolutely loving violence in the NBA. It was me. It was me. Because somebody needed to do that to the Pistons.
You are taking the thoughts right out my brain. I'm so happy that shit happened.
And I think the Pistons
are tough.
They're tough.
They're tough, bro.
I don't think anybody looked bad in this fight.
No.
Okay. I think both sides did exactly what they had to do. But boy, was I grateful that there was a team. Let me tell you something. Isaiah Stewart appears to be super tough on the court. I don't hear much about him off the court. Miles Bridges, on the other hand,
you hear a lot about him.
I've gotten a report about. On the court, off the court, in the strip club, out the strip club, in Charlotte, outside of Charlotte.
Word?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it.
No, yes.
I saw it.
He was
with the shits.
He was the right one.
Yeah.
I loved that he was the one that ended up with the Isaiah Stewart square up. And the Knicks, who look better and are surging, and if you want to go through the East, then you'll have to probably play Detroit or Boston or all these teams that you're going to need to be tough for. I hope they saw that game, and I hope they soak some of that up. Jose Alvarez is going to help with some of that because he's tough. He just knocked homeboy out last week or last month or whenever that. He's going to help with some of that. And we have another player that reminds me of Jose Alvarez, which is Josh Hart, who is extremely tough.
He's tough.
So that landed me to the damage that's been done from Josh Hart sticking his finger in Jalen Brunson's ass when they won the in-season tournament. Seriously.
That's not tough.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's the opposite.
I know it sounds like I'm here for the jokes and I'm here to be, and I'm dead ass that this is my correlation. I'm sorry that landed me here. But yes, dog. Other teams are watching the cup.
And the cup.
And this what y'all doing?
This what y'all on?
Other teams who already felt like Karl Anthony Towns was soft.
Well, that's been a thing.
Who already felt like the Knicks was soft. Every NBA player with a podcast goes on their podcast to say the Knicks are soft and they not about nothing because they soft. And you take that moment to stick your finger up these niggas' ass, and you are the tough one on the team.
Maybe that's why he did it.
I'm not. That's why he allowed it.
Yeah, nigga. That's a wild nigga. You know what time it is, nigga. You don't say nothing, nigga. Nigga. Yeah, nigga. Take these fingers. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Welcome home, nigga.
Oh, you're not gonna do that.
You ain't gonna do shit. Because I'm saying, when I first saw it, I was a
Take
little
these
pissed
fingers.
off, but then I came around to my ignorance to college culture humor.
Playing around.
So I told Tom, I didn't go to college. I get it, frat boy humor, whatever y'all want to call it. It wasn't until the Hornets fight that I said, damn.
That's why you can't
That's why you can't. That's why you
sound so ignorant.
That's why you can't finger your man ass, yo.
All right. Come on. I'm like, he said
Oh, he
enough.
was. Oh, well, I thought he made a good point, and also the way he brings everything full circle. Saying, I heard of Miles Bridges. I heard some things he got into in the street now, and he was the guy to get into it. And they showed some toughness. Diabate and Duren in high school, their teams were competitive, and now they're in the league and they're not expected to make the playoffs. And now we have a team finally stepping to the Pistons, supposed to be so tough. And of course, today it was announced that Isaiah Stewart, who ran off the bench to get into a fight, only gets suspended for 7 games. We thought it would all be more. I'm quietly glad that it isn't more, so that everybody else could start fighting all ball. I thought Joe Budden just made a great point. Yo, at some point, the team started looking at us a certain way. That thumb in the ass thing was, emblematic, because that was the peak of the Knicks during this season so far. Does Joe Budden have a point that the rest of the team looks at us as soft, and we got to step this thing up?
No. Joe Budden doesn't have a great point. Let's break some of the points down. This Detroit team, when you say this is something 3.0, just please explain to me that means it's better than the other, right? No, I mean, let's, right?
We'll roll with that. Let's roll with that.
Right. If I say something is 3.0 to something else, that means it's better. So let's be realistic. This is nowhere near as good as, or as bad as, or as tough as the Isaiah Thomas Detroit Pistons. And this is nowhere near as good as bad as tough as the Chauncey Billups Detroit Pistons. So right there, you lost me. 2, nobody's going to correct you on Alvarado's real name. Who's Alvarez?
Right.
These niggas don't watch basketball.
Right. So
keep going, OG.
Right. So for me, and let's make this clear, there's only 2 players I've heard about outside the basketball world as far as being tough or getting into real altercations. And one is our family, Keith Kloss. Never heard about none of these other niggas doing nothing outside the game, and I think that's fine. I don't know what has Bridges or Stewart or who were they before basketball? So for me, isn't this the same tough Detroit team last season that we beat in the first round? Are we forgetting that? Are we forgetting in the first round, a lot of these analysts, a lot of these basketball fans said Detroit was going to beat us, and we beat them. If I'm not mistaken, please refresh my memory. So for me, it's just comical. Now, do we look soft at times as a basketball team? Yes. But let's be realistic. We didn't have Alvarado. We didn't have Mitch. We didn't have OG. You ain't punking OG. You ain't punking Mitch. You ain't punking Alvarado. So for me, let's talk for real. The Detroit Pistons thing is getting out of control. They ain't no tough guys. They ain't did shit. They ain't that great. Ain't nobody fucking scared of them. And to say they're 3.0 to the bad boys or to even the Ben Wallace, Rasheed, so this is just Joe Budden trying to make something out of nothing. The take was terrible. I don't agree with nothing he said. Get the fuck out of here with that. And before you attempt to talk about basketball, get niggas' names right, bro. It's Jose Alvarado, GTA. I don't know who Jose Alvarez is. Right? So miss me with all that. Like I said, 2 players outside of the sport I heard that was really in that life. Big shout out our big bro OG Keith Kloss, and another one was murdered from the Patriots. Those are 2 players I heard of outside of the game really like that. So stop trying to boost this shit up. It was a bullshit fight. None of them niggas look like they know how to fight. Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. Like, yeah, so,
NBA.
yeah.
It's the NBA in 2026. None of these niggas is fighting.
Miss me
None of
with
these
that.
niggas is fighting.
This shit is comical. I hope you got the Stephen A clip with his scary ass. Oh, I'm so afraid of it. This shit is comical. That's why I told y'all, Flea.
It's TV. It's TV. These niggas are good at TV.
Yo, I wish, and Flea, I'm gonna let you. I wish we was the seed that we meet y'all in the first round. I do not want to duck this smoke. I don't want nobody interfering. Please, we have to find a way for us to meet the Pistons in the fucking playoffs. I can't fucking wait. But this shit is comical, Fabian. Joe Budden, listen. King of trying to go viral. He's a legend at this podcast thing. You can't take that from him. But when you start talking basketball, leave that to us, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
Flea, that's your guy. And AllBall, your guy too.
I fuck yeah. You know.
What your thoughts on
I'll watch it.
Right up your alley. He's hyped up. He's scared of the Pistons. Everybody's scared of the bad boys 3.0.
Yeah, see this basketball shit is so weird, right? Because I told you I love basketball before I love the Knicks. So I recognize that the Pistons are a damn good team, right? I recognize that. And I like rooting for good shit. Like you watch them, no go, OG. You watch them go from losing 14 games, winning 14 games to losing a record number of games in a row to now these niggas are feared. So yeah, that's cool, but like there's got to be balance. There's got to be balance. We want to continue to respect you, but now we got to look at you niggas like, oh, hold on, pump the brakes, because what the fuck has going on yet for you to say niggas is scared of y'all? Like, slow down. So, nah, I can understand how he's trying to spin it and say that the Knicks are soft. I just said the other night against the Indiana Pacers, the Knicks are not tough. You don't know what kind of team is going to show up every night. You don't know if they're going to play for each other. I would like to see us in a dust up. About time that we seen them in a dust up and see how shit is going to fly. About time you show some kind of pulse. About time. Hey, Joe Brown, I've been watching you all night, man. It's your time to shine. I've been watching you all night, right? If you're not going to add anything to the fucking conversation, get the fuck out of here. If you're not going to add anything tangible to the basketball conversation, besides your opinion of these three grown men right here, please get the fuck out of here. Please. I've been watching you all night and you've been wanting some attention, so here you go, Joe Brown. If you're going to talk the game, let's talk the game. We're talking basketball. If you're going to jump up and down on us, we don't like that. We are men. We like women. Act accordingly. Let's talk basketball. Stop being weird. So like I said, if we're going to be tough, we got to be tough every night. Every night. We can't stop. We can't pick and choose what nights we going to be tough and what nights we not going to be tough. So,
hey, Flea, you want to laugh? Fabian, do you have that picture of Isaiah Stewart with his family, like an Easter picture? Pull that up, please. Or we gonna get strike? Or we gonna get zapped to strike?
I don't think we get zapped for that at all. I'm shocked that you want to go this route, because this is me and Flea's right. I just get surprised when he goes into
That's right up my alley. Huh?
I don't know if this is called the dirty section of YouTube, but what's his name again? This that's crazy. Yeah. Are you finished, Flea? I didn't want as I looked that up.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry, Flea. I didn't mean to cut you off.
We're rocking. We're good. We all good. That's what I had to say.
Yeah, y'all want overtime? Y'all got overtime now. Yeah, I ain't tired no more.
I'm exhausted, but I'll be here and have some fun.
I forgot who posted it and said he deserves that dude from Jeff T shit. He said forget what I said, suspend them indefinitely after he reposted the picture.
You a good kid, man. You're a good kid. You're a good kid. You're a good kid, man. You're a good kid. I would have loved for him to have this matching straw hat on. That would have been
at the game.
Nah, right in that picture. That would have been you gotta have a matching straw hat with your wife, man. Have to.
That's what everybody in the league is scared of. That's what Stephen A. and Joe Budden and this is what the whole league is scared of, right?
Oh man.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Please.
Hey mom.
Please. Hey,
I think
damn, hey mom.
Sorry,
she
Mom.
heard you going crazy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
mom. Yeah, no, hey mom.
I think she's kind of used to it from all my friends growing up. Definitely gotta disagree with y'all. JV Biggerstaff, what he did with them punk ass players with the Cavaliers, they didn't know what the hell they was doing over there, and they certainly didn't want to get the coach to this style. And Isaiah Stewart, maybe that's Clark Kent. When we see his Superman on the court, but we getting thrown around on the court when we play them. Jalen Brunson, ain't nobody retaliate when Jalen Brunson got pushed on the court by Isaiah Stewart. We didn't have anybody. At least we got Alvarado here, who's from the town, and we feel like he's gonna feel like us on that court. We want Sohan here because Sohan gets mixed up and things like that. He gets very mixy. And the Pistons, they got players that are gonna play that style, bigger bodies, everything. So to sound like this is way off base and that Josh Hart and them be playing too many games, as you always talk about AllBall, just because somebody else is opposing these damn Knicks, hell no. We need toughness. We need to go be ready for these Pistons and go all out. I don't believe that Cat and these dudes fully understand what's taking place if we got smoke like that for 2 games already. They're going to have to be very angry when they're playing the Pistons. You're going to have to retaliate because Fish said this a while ago and they keep overlooking it. It's the way to counter all these referee calls. You got to set it off because once you set it off, now you got to make it a ticky-tack game and Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duran. Now, every time you hit me, you up for a technical foul or you up for a flagrant foul.
Talk more about that. Set it off. What do you mean set it off?
So what elbow?
About setting the tone. You talking about just initiate the physicality. That's what
Cat,
you're talking about?
Cat has to start some shit, whether it's however it's going to be perceived. He got to be ready to get into a tussle because now you make the game, you put the referees on ice. Like, yo, you better call it. You better call it. I'm a superstar. Isaiah Stewart ain't no fucking superstar. Remember, he's a great defender. He's one of the best rim protectors in the league. And they play that way. They are unapologetic. Jalen Duran mushed that dude in his face. So for me, no, they haven't done anything so far when it matters most. Of course not. But they've set the tone this season. I did not expect them to be a number 1 seed. That's tough. They came out the gate and it's still there. That's tough. They did that without anybody claiming they would be the number 1 seed. Nobody had them top 2. So for them to do this and with that style of play, you were right about the Bad Boys 3.0 thing. Let's not get out of hand now. Bad Boys 3.0 is hyperbole. That's some shit that you ain't supposed to be saying until you win a damn championship. Them boys got rings on their fingers for that name.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's pump the brakes. The conversation is not about us to them. It's from them to us. We're not fucking thinking about them niggas. We have ongoing conversations because these niggas is just around and here. They here now. They supporting us. They supporting us. This is the only reason why we continue to have these conversations. Like,
Draymond Green is considered the biggest bully in the NBA. What the fuck are the Golden State Warriors doing? Nobody scared of these niggas, bro. Y'all stomped us. Cool. Listen, gotta take that. Listen, big shout out to Detroit. Told y'all, good people out there. Pistons having a great season thus right. Right. Detroit, the Pistons having a great season thus far, right? But when you get it misconstrued, scared, like I said, we look scared in the playoffs last season. Like, let's talk basketball. Okay, cool. Y'all whipped our ass so far. We look scared last season.
It's a great point.
When shit get quiet, let's just talk facts. I don't care what they doing this season. I don't give a fuck about the Charlotte Hornets. I don't give a fuck about the Detroit Pistons. New York Knicks. Were we looking scared last season in the first round against the Detroit Pistons? Come on, man. Listen, at the end of the day, this shit is all fun and games. people do it because they can get away with it. But we will see in the playoffs the difference. That's why I say I can't wait to meet you niggas. Oh my God. I can't wait. And I want everybody fully healthy. Fully healthy. Let's see. Let's fucking see. I can't wait. That's why I say they got to figure out a way for this matchup to happen. I don't know what Adam some of them need to do. You know how sometimes it could be the scenes and y'all get the ducky. That shit got to happen, Flea. That shit got to happen.
He got a Vince McMahon it. He got a Vince McMahon it.
It would be cool, but I promise, like, we've been doing this for years. This is the first time we are ever having an extensive conversation about the Detroit Pistons. This has been a booming podcast for the last few years. This is a moment. Don't get it fucked up. You got allowed to be in this guy. Like, come on, y'all. We're gonna talk about the Pistons.
You just entered the chat, Pistons.
You just got here. We've been doing this for a long time.
2 minutes ago. The Pistons, the Knicks been popping for this whole decade so far. The Knicks been popping the whole decade so far. Stop.
It for me, and this is my last point, right? Reason why it has to happen, because you have actual Knicks fans that's on national TV, national platforms, big podcasts, really saying, I'm scared. So move to Detroit and be a Pistons fan then. Joe Buttons, Stephen A. Smith, get out of town. Y'all are actually saying, do you know what's going to happen when we beat them? Y'all going to jump up and down and go crazy. Bruh, they scared, but I'm not. I've been saying it. The fuck out of here.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.